This is the emergency broadcast system. The CDC is advising that you stay in your home.
We show up.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Carbon, and today we're going to be talking about two subjects here. The first one being the July 2nd update and the contraband stream and a bunch more that dropped on Black Ops 4, and then a bunch of new linked information that has came out about modern warfare and its weapons and how it will work within the game. And it's actually a really good step up as far as I'm concerned, but let's get into the 4th of July contraband stream update that happened today. It is now officially live on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. And as part of this update, Treyarch has added in a special 4th of July contraband stream into the black market across all platforms, giving players new tiers to go through the unlocked 4th of July themed gear. And the new tiers also include the first ever ultra weapon bribe, which gives players one dupe protected black market weapon to use in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. And the new tier system has 15 total tiers. Every other tier is a reserve case, and then the highest tier is the ultra weapon bribe. So beyond this week's update, the next big content drop on Call of Duty Black Ops 4 will be on July 9th, with the 5th operation of the game releases on PlayStation 4 and brings a new Zombies DLC map, on a completely new Zombies DLC map. So stay tuned for more on that as information will come out. And there was an update that dropped yesterday that I am heavily in favor of. Some of you guys have probably seen it by now, but it is the new duplicate protected crates, which is available in black market in Black Ops 4, which basically means you're going to trade 6 reserves for it. Treyarch added this into the black market, the duplicate protected cases. It allows you to trade 6 reserve cases and then get a duplicate protected crate to use in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Treyarch has mentioned that they were listening to fan feedback on Call of Duty Black Ops 4 after the outrage over how weapons have been released in the game. Again, for those of you all said, if we just stop bitching and just play, if we didn't bitch, then this wouldn't have came. You're welcome. Those 6 reserve crates are going to get you what, a guaranteed duplicate protected something. I'm just glad they did it. People complained enough because it was something to complain about. The new duplicate protected crates will give more players more chances to earn newer items in the game. And now finally something that I want to talk about, and I think you guys will be interested in it too, especially since I've learned that they've earned the best multiplayer award in E3, and that's Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And they have some additional details on weapons with Active Vital, Reload, and a bunch more. So on the latest intel drop on the Activision blog, the team in Infinity Ward has shared some of the informational details on weapons and the new weapon system in Call of Duty Modern Warfare to match the new engine upgrades for the game. The game is all about ensuring the weapons feel authentic and ensure that they are working just as you would expect them in many ways to look and feel in real life. Basically, they're going to be taking away what we know from weapons now and how they work and making up their complete own and supposedly better one. So basically, here's an overview from Mark Grigsby, who is the animation director at an Infinity Ward. And in a quote from Mark, he does say, "This extends the power of each and every weapon. That feeling you get when you launch a satisfying projectile strike against an enemy who refuses to yield. This includes interacting with the environment itself. So when you shoot the weapons, you feel the power of the weapon, but you also see the impact of the weapon within the game world in terms of the sound and the physics. There's a real difference between the impact of a 50 cal round when it hits a wall compared to a smaller caliber round. So you tag an enemy with a large caliber round and they're sent flying back compared to a smaller round. Using beefier rounds to disintegrate doors more adeptly too. And you also expect to notice the difference the sound assault rifles make when you equip one without a muzzle brake, and the reverberations when such a weapon is firing in an enclosed room or out in the open air. And then other animations and effects simply add additional layers of believability to the impact and makes weapons so you're not jarred out of the game's reality by lack of impact. So in addition, Grigsby's details and how they have active idle animation on Call of Duty is really cool. Modern Warfare, where the character is going to feel the sway and heaviness of the weapon when they stand still. And when you move upstairs, the weapons react to that. The weapons are much more responsive to the overall environment and make sure it feels realistic. And one of the coolest things I want to talk about is the reloading animation. It is a significant update on how reloading in Call of Duty and Modern Warfare is going to work. The big change starts with the difference in how you reload based on if the magazine is empty, half full, or how many bullets are left. They've worked on the reloads. The reload to anyone now is going to be the pinnacle of the weapon. It makes you feel, after you've taken down 5 different dudes in a room and you've reloaded, that you go, shit, yeah, you're done. They wanted to bring that flair, but take it to the next level where it's just like one animation. And the animation for reloading even changes based on the magazine attached to the specific weapon. So in the past, they never could physically show the transition of one magazine to another, but this time around, everything's physical. So if you have an extended mag, like a drum perhaps, or a longer magazine on all of the movements within every reload, they're all visceral, strong, aggressive. It gives another feeling of power and representing the tier 1 operators that utilize these machines. And the big new feature in Call of Duty Modern Warfare is that you can reload while aiming down sights. That is a huge for Call of Duty. Huge. Reloading while aiming down sights, because in the past, if you're ADS and you're shooting and you reload, the weapon will go off to the side and you'd have to regain the target after you've reloaded. So this time, if you reload, it stays on target so you can stay in the battle. And the scopes in Modern Warfare are also updated so that you can better see the environment and adjust on the fly with the game. This is going to make everything so much more different. I am so excited to play Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I just hope it's everything that they say it's gonna be. And to go back to yesterday's video, Call of Duty Modern Warfare Battle Royale. Just because nobody is saying it exists doesn't mean it doesn't. I think the biggest clue out there right now is that when there was the quote-unquote leaked information about how Battle Royale is supposed to work, the first comment we got from anybody making Modern Warfare was a no comment, which I think might be a big answer. They didn't say no, but they couldn't say yes. They didn't want to lie to their fans, but they also couldn't release the information earlier than expected. So I think there actually might be a Battle Royale, but we can't get our hopes up yet. I know a lot of you were saying that you won't pre-order the game until you know there is a Battle Royale. Well, I'm telling you now, I don't think we're going to know that for a little while. But even without the Battle Royale, I think Modern Warfare is going to be the shiznit. I think it's going to be amazing, bringing back everything we used to love. I think this will bring back competitive search and destroy the way it used to be. What I think they also need to bring back is, you know what? It's kind of sad. Back in the day, you used to jump into lobbies and everybody has a microphone. Now everybody's in their chat parties, so you can't hear anybody, all this and that. I think that needs to go back. There needs to be some sort of incentive for using audio game in chat. I think they need to make it better to where there's like parties we can chat with inside, so we can make our own little chat parties instead of PlayStation. And, you know, we can still hear our teammates between games and loading screens and stuff like that. I still want to be able to hear the other team between rounds, all this other stuff. Anyways, it feels like I'm just going on and on. As far as I know, this update has dropped today, that the patch notes haven't, but from what I can see in Black Ops 4 is that there is no longer Alcatraz. I'm sorry for the pause, but it's not there. People aren't happy about it. Alcatraz is gone. Hardcore duos is in. So for those of you who play solos and duos, this might be your chance to have some fun in hardcore and get those victory royales. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, guys, leave a like, leave a subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what I did wrong. You guys always do. It's your boy Carbon. Peace.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party.